nice to talk to you, the creator, the brain of Unprisoned. Tell me, you're getting this a lot, I'm sure, but please tell me how this is inspired by your life.
Yeah, it's inspired by my life. So my dad first went to prison when I was 3 years old. I went into foster care. There was a lot of back and forth. And his last prison sentence was 19 years. And in that time, I gave a lot of thought to how am I going to establish a relationship with him in my adulthood after him being gone for so long? And how am I going to have a relationship between him and my son? And the show is really, in many respects, my attempt to work that out. Because, millions of people are in our same boat. There are so many Americans who are impacted by the criminal justice system. So I knew that our story was not even especially unique. It's just not one that had ever been told before.
Kerry, played by Kerry, that's also a therapist.
Yes.
So was that part of, did you just throw in to add a little more?
No. So in order for me to deal with my childhood, when I became a mother, I started getting really into attachment. And I'm sort of I joke that I'm the jailhouse lawyer of relationships. I've had to do so much work on my own case. Now I can help you with yours. And so over the years, I've basically become loosely a unlicensed marriage and family therapist. I mean, to the point where my therapist will sometimes go, "That's really good. Can I use that?" So I have a whole, I have a reality show where I relationship coach couples who want to get married. Their families are against it. I have a big social media following, all about relationships. So I just imagined if I'd never come to LA and become a television writer, I would be in Minneapolis, where I'm from, being a marriage and family therapist. So I just made her that part of myself, and gave her my social media following. And, because here's the thing, when you have a childhood like mine, there's a lot to work out. And so you're trying to work it out. And a lot of times one way people work things out is they become a therapist because, you teach what you need to learn.
By watching the making of this Unprisoned, is there something that you were like, oh, caught you by surprise?
I have insights. Well, I mean, I would say definitely I had conversations with Kerry where she would see things in me or in the character that I was like, that's really interesting. Now, I can't think of a specific example, but I feel like the show is like sitting next to me at a dinner party, the kinds of things I'm going to talk about. I will start delving into someone's relationship and people want real information. You know what I mean? There's real science in relationships now. And there's all sorts of concepts that when people hear them, they're like, right, a mother wound, or right, repetition compulsion. So these are just things that are out there. And I was like, okay, I can put some of that in there because that's what I'm trying to work out. That's what I was impacted by my dad being in prison around my attachment, around my ability to have relationships with men, around being a mother. So this is just a dramatized version of real life,
Thank you for your time. And I will be taking note.
Yeah.
Because
Thank you.
as most, I'm a hot mess.
I mean, exactly. Aren't we all? That's the beauty of it.